See, just to close it, I want us to talk about a few things I normally ask my guests. One of them is this: I love reading. Okay, so I ask my guests to recommend some books to my audience. So please recommend 5 books to my audience.
So the first book actually was recommended by a friend, and that was because he realized that I like to be perfectionist in almost everything.
Okay.
And so he sent me a book that I read, and it's made my day. It's become my go-to book now.
Okay.
And that's A Perfect Mess by Eric. Yes. He was like, I need to learn to live within the mess and realize that sometimes mess is necessary. So yeah. The second book will be Feet of a Chameleon. This is by Ian Palke. He wrote this book just slightly towards the upper side, but when South Africa was hosting the World Cup, the very first World Cup that Africa actually hosted. And that's for people who actually want to get into the sport. And this is because you see, for you to be able to be in this space of Africa, you've got to understand Africa in a way that makes sense on how Africa works.
Yes.
And then take advantage of that. And that means also reading books that have been written by people on the continent. The third one is a go-to book for me as well. This is Africa Business Revolution.
Yeah.
This one is the before, the now, and the future, in seeing how this business revolution
I would like to get that book. Yeah. No, I'm very interested.
Yeah. It's by Achaliki. So it's like Achaliki.
What's the title again?
Longer. Africa Business Revolution.
Okay.
Yes. Outliers by Malcolm.
Oh, I have 2 copies on my shelf. I bought 3. Oh, no, I bought 5. I've given 3 out. Yeah.
Yes, I like it because it goes through the various levels of success.
Oh, you are an outlier. Yes.
No, I was like, I'm maybe I am, but basically it's understanding that success doesn't have to be what we've been taught it is. There are different levels of success.
Yeah.
And so I just enjoying that aspect of just being where you are right now is still success that you can be happy about. And so the last book is Vusi by Vusi Sembekwayo from South Africa.
Yes,
and
I love him.
That's a business. That's a business guru.
Yes, I love him very much.
I love him as well. I love him as well because I think a lot of times I find myself realizing like I get what you're saying. You know, once you're in it, you're like, yeah. Because you see, we've got to understand the business aspect of things.
Yeah.
For us to fully take advantage of what we need to do and where to bring Africa to. Is we need to stop looking at things as charity cases.
Exactly.
NGO. We have, in Swahili, we call this omba omba mentality. This is the beg mentality. So everything is always like, I have to beg to get, I have to beg. No, I don't have funding. Oh, I'm a poor person. I cannot leave this particular area.
See, if you bring value, you don't need to beg for anything.
No.
Yeah.
In fact, that value itself, people look for you. Because I'm always surprised that people look for me.
Exactly.
Every time I'm always like, oh, are you sure like you got the right person? It's like you came highly recommended as the person we need to speak to. But it's because like you have something that you bring to the table.
Yes.
And that value is what people will invest in.
Exactly.
Yes. So those are my 5 books.
Very, very good. Thank you very much.